So you see, I believe that script is gone for good.
I completed it, sir.
You say what?
I said I completed the script, sir.
Interesting.
The Laborer is a Father's Career Productions release that recognizes itself as a short and doesn't beat about the bush. Instead, it expresses its message in clear and succinct illustrations. It stars Timidayo Ayodele, Festus Olalekan Dairo, Faith Dairo, Flora Oshei Ayodele, and Francis Dairo. It tells the story of a young drama minister who wants to be successful but lets his focus on the expectation of financial rewards cause him to take his eyes off God and the mission. The film has a plausible storyline because almost everyone can relate to that point in time where you feel you need a break, but then that break becomes a very long one that culminates into abandoning one's original purpose. It brings to the fore the question of what God's blessing on our work for Him is. Is it only in monetary terms, or is it about the souls that are saved? Ultimately, the Laborer makes us see that God's servants must keep their eyes stayed on Him and wait patiently for any kind of reward. I like that it also addresses institutions that invite drama ministers for ministrations and don't give them anything, which more often than not is done from a selfish motive. As in Jinxed, produced in 2020, reviewed some time ago, the sound design here is good too, especially the prominence given to the ambient sounds of scenes. It also puts up Bible references for points of the message it passes across. In The Laborer, we see the agony of an abandoned vessel in whose situation a great level of brotherly affection is portrayed through the use of flashbacks from vantage points, a technique which usually makes for an interesting watch. The movie remarkably emphasizes that we are workers in God's vineyard, and at no time does God expect us to do it in our natural human strength. We are co-laborers with Christ. We are God's vineyard. We are His building. Thus, as well as using us to bring in a harvest, He is also working in us, helping us to do it. Hence, the Yoruba terming of God as Oromonishe Fayati, which means the one who sends one on errands and still goes with him.
Cut it down.
I would term the Laborer as we work for Him, but He also works in us both to will and to do of His good pleasure. For more reviews, check out my thoughts on heart pain. Please subscribe to Yinwap Reviews and stay connected to God.